What if I told you the clothes you're wearing right now could be shortening you by inches without you even realizing it? Stick with me because in the next few minutes, I'm uncovering the 15 most common style mistakes men over 40 make and how to fix each one to look instantly taller, sharper, and more confident. 1. Ditching baggy clothes. Baggy clothes might be the go-to for comfort, but they're silently working against you. When you wear loose, oversized pieces, all that extra fabric doesn't just make you look bigger, it also makes you look shorter. Instead of enhancing your frame, baggy clothes drown it, giving you a boxy shape that hides the natural lines of your body. For shorter men, this disrupts the proportions needed to appear taller and sharper. Picture this: a tailored shirt versus a loose, oversized one. The tailored shirt hugs the shoulders, follows the upper body's shape, and leaves no unnecessary bulk. Now imagine the oversized shirt, fabric spilling over the arms and puffing out at the sides. It adds width rather than length, the exact opposite of what you want. Here's the thing: studies confirm that proper fit is the single most important factor in how polished and put together you look. It's not about squeezing into skinny clothes, it's about choosing garments that skim the body without clinging or hanging loose. Shoulders should fit neatly, and pants should follow a natural taper without any pooling at the hem. Tailored or close-fitting clothes immediately streamline your silhouette, lifting your overall look. 2. Shirts that hang too low. Shirt length is a detail that often gets overlooked, but it has a huge impact on how balanced and put together you look. When your shirt hangs too low, past the mid-fly or even close to mid-thigh, it visually chops your body in half. This makes your legs look shorter, your upper body heavier, and your whole silhouette less refined. For men over 40, especially those on the shorter side, this is one of the fastest ways to lose the visual height you want. Let's put it into perspective. Imagine wearing a button down that drops well below your belt versus one that ends right at that ideal spot, about 2 to 3 inches below the belt, as recommended by fashion experts. The first option draws the eye downward and breaks up your proportions. The second creates a cleaner, longer line from your shoulders to your feet. One viewer told us he never realized how much difference this could make until he swapped out long shirts for tailored cuts. Suddenly, friends were asking if he'd gotten taller. This isn't just for dress shirts either. Even polos and t-shirts should hit at mid-fly for best results. If your favorite shirt is too long, a quick trip to the tailor can fix it, or look for brands that offer short fits designed for shorter torsos. A proper shirt length alone can make you appear up to 2 inches taller. 3. Overwhelming large patterns. Large patterns are one of the quickest ways to throw off your proportions. Bold checks, wide stripes, and oversized prints can take over your frame, making you look smaller and less put together. For men on the shorter side, these patterns pull the eye outward, exaggerating width and making your build look boxy instead of streamlined. Take, for example, a wide horizontal striped shirt. When worn on someone with a smaller build, the thick pattern draws the viewer's attention outward, exaggerating width, while giving the perception of a boxy, unbalanced silhouette. Now swap that shirt for one with thin vertical stripes or a subtle micro-check pattern. Instead of widening the body, the slimmer lines guide the eye upward, elongating your frame and creating a sleeker, more proportionate look. The key is to choose patterns that add detail without dominating your look. Understated prints and vertical elements are your friends. They create visual length and keep your style sharp. And don't forget, even seasoned stylists sometimes overlook one pattern mistake that can throw off an otherwise solid outfit. Lately, I ditch anything too loud for subtle microchecks and vertical stripes. They're easy on your frame, but still stylish. I've dropped a few good options in the description if you want to experiment with patterns that actually work. 4. Heavy, thick fabrics. Think thick fabrics are luxurious and cozy? Sure, they might feel nice, but they aren't doing your style any favors. Bulky materials like heavy wool sweaters, chunky cable knits, or thick denim jackets add unnecessary volume that widens your frame and ultimately makes you appear shorter. For shorter men, the goal is to create a streamlined silhouette, not a boxy shape, and thick fabrics undermine that entirely. Picture this: a heavy wool sweater with dense cables versus a lightweight merino wool one. The thick sweater adds bulk around the torso, making your upper body look larger and heavier. On the other hand, the lightweight option drapes smoothly over your frame, following the natural shape of your body for a clean and balanced look. This difference is subtle, but it completely changes how you're perceived. Rather than appearing weighed down, you'll look polished and proportionate. Fabrics like merino wool, lightweight cotton, and technical knits are ideal for shorter men. These materials maintain warmth and style without adding extra bulk, ensuring your clothing moves with you rather than stiffening your frame. Layering thinner, fitted pieces is another way to stay warm while keeping things sharp and sleek. 5. Jeans rolled too high. Rolling up your jeans might seem like a laid-back, casual move, but it's working against you. When you cuff your jeans, you're creating a horizontal line at the ankle that visually shortens your leg. For shorter men, this can break the flow of an otherwise well-put-together outfit, making you look not only shorter but less refined overall. What might feel like a subtle choice often has a bigger impact than expected. Picture this: jeans rolled up several inches, cutting across the leg at an awkward point, versus a pair with a proper hem that falls neatly at the top of your shoe. The rolled cuffs disrupt the clean vertical line that elongates the leg, while the hemmed jeans create a sleek, unbroken appearance from waist to toe. This difference might seem minor, but it fundamentally changes how your proportions look. According to research, even small breaks in a vertical line can affect how tall someone appears. That's why hemming your jeans to the right length is key. Ask your tailor for a slight or no break, depending on the shoe style, to maintain that continuous flow. It's a simple detail, but it can make all the difference in creating a streamlined, polished look. I actually had this habit of rolling my jeans way too high until I saw how it chopped up my legs. Now I get jeans hemmed properly for a smooth leg line. Some of the jeans linked below come pre-hemmed for that clean, no-cuff look. 6. Wearing low-rise pants. Low-rise pants might seem trendy or modern, but they're working against your proportions in a big way. Sitting below the natural waist, usually right on the hips, they create a visual imbalance by shortening the legs and elongating the torso. This shift pulls attention to your midsection, making your overall frame feel less balanced and ultimately shorter. For shorter men, this effect directly undermines the clean, vertical line you want your outfit to create. Imagine wearing low-rise jeans paired with an untucked shirt. Not only is the waistband sitting too low, but the entire look feels bottom-heavy. Now, swap those for mid-rise pants that sit comfortably near your natural waist. The difference is immediate. Your legs appear longer and your body proportions look more harmonious. A well-positioned waistband subtly extends the vertical line from your waist to your shoes, visually boosting your height. Mid-rise and high-rise pants offer a significant advantage here. They create symmetry by resting at or above the natural waist, achieving that longer leg effect while maintaining a sharp, mature aesthetic. The presenter puts it perfectly. Once you start wearing higher rise pants, you'll never go back. They make you look sharper, taller, and more grown up. 7. Contrast belts that cut frame. A contrast belt, like a tan belt with black pants or a white belt with navy chinos, creates a sharp horizontal break across your waist. This division interrupts the vertical line of your outfit and draws attention straight to your midsection. For shorter men, that break instantly negates all the height you've gained from good tailoring and fit, making your frame appear shorter and wider. Instead, match your belt to your pants or choose a belt in a similar tone. A dark brown belt with dark denim or a black belt with black trousers lets the eye move naturally from your waist down, creating a continuous, elongated line. To test this at home, stand in front of a mirror at eye level and check if your belt blends smoothly with your trousers or stands out as a dividing line. The less contrast, the better your proportions will look. The style of the belt matters too. A simple, slim leather belt with a clean, classic buckle keeps things understated and avoids drawing unnecessary attention to the midsection. Skip oversized logos, flashy designs, or woven textures. All they do is add bulk and distraction. Focus on blending in, not standing out. 8. Bulky footwear. Bulky shoes inflate your feet and collapse your leg line. If you're under 5 feet 8 inches, avoid thick-soled kicks and chunky sneakers. They draw the eye down and make your legs look even shorter. Bulky footwear adds unnecessary volume that disrupts your proportions, and for men over 40, it takes away from a mature, polished look. Picture the difference. Chunky sneakers with wide soles focus all the attention on your feet, breaking up the clean line you want from your waist to the ground. Swap them out for Chelsea boots or slim loafers. These styles follow the natural shape of your foot and create a more streamlined silhouette. Minimalist leather sneakers or derby shoes with a narrow toe box also work well. They're sleek, understated, and help elongate your legs. If you want a subtle height boost, look for elevated shoes that add an inch or more without a thick, obvious sole. For quick recommendations, check the links in the description for refined Chelsea boots and derby shoes that work with almost any outfit. Sleek, low-profile footwear not only improves your proportions, but also complements a more confident, grown-up style. 9. Horizontal stripes and lines. Horizontal stripes widen you, thin vertical lines lift you. When you put on a shirt with bold horizontal stripes, your frame instantly looks broader and shorter. This effect is especially noticeable if you're over 40 and want to keep your look sharp and proportionate. The eye naturally tracks from side to side, so horizontal lines emphasize width and disrupt the vertical line you need for a taller appearance. Now consider the difference when you switch to vertical details. A shirt with thin vertical stripes or subtle seams draws the eye upward, creating the illusion of added height. One viewer shared that, after swapping a thick striped polo for a shirt with vertical seams, friends immediately commented on how much taller and leaner he looked. These vertical elements don't overwhelm your outfit. They quietly guide attention up and down, helping you build a longer, more balanced silhouette. This principle isn't just limited to shirts either. Horizontal lines in sweaters, coats, and even accessories like bags or scarves can create the same widening effect. When possible, prioritize vertical details across your outfit. Patterns, seams, and even pant creases with upward movement enhance height and contribute to balance. 10. Monochrome without texture. Monochrome outfits are sleek and easy to pull off, but when not done right, they can look flat and uninspired. The problem arises when the outfit lacks texture. A single-tone outfit without any depth or variation can feel lifeless, as everything blends together with no focal point. For shorter men, this can make an outfit appear dull, which counters the polished and confident effect you're aiming for. Take an all-black outfit as an example. If you pair a basic black t-shirt with flat black jeans, the result is one-dimensional and forgettable. Instead, swap flat denim for slim black corduroy. Add a black knit sweater and top it with a black suede jacket. Now you've got layers that catch the light differently and add real visual interest. The combination of corduroy's subtle ridges, the knit's softness, and the suede's texture keeps the outfit cohesive but far from boring. Lightweight fabrics like merino wool or technical knits also help maintain shape without adding bulk, which is key if you want a streamlined silhouette. When dressing monochrome, I layer in textured fabrics, corduroy, suede, knits, to add dimension but keep things streamlined. I've shared some pieces with great texture in the description that help pull this together. 11th, untucked shirts that don't work. Most untucked dress shirts hang too low and shorten your legs. Shirts meant to be tucked in often drop past the hips when left out, covering too much of the upper thigh and making your legs look stubbier. This throws off your proportions, which is especially noticeable if you're on the shorter side. The result is a look that feels sloppy and unbalanced, undermining the clean lines you want for a taller, sharper appearance. Picture a standard dress shirt untucked, the hem nearly reaching mid-thigh. That extra length adds bulk to your upper body and visually chops your legs. Now, compare that to a shirt designed specifically to be worn untucked. It has a straight hem and a shorter length, landing closer to the mid-fly. Research shows these shirts are cut for shorter torsos, so they keep your proportions intact and avoid the visual weight that drags your look down. Pairing this style with mid or high-rise pants will help you maintain that balanced, put-together effect. Have you tried an Untucked style shirt? Let us know in the comments. Getting the right untucked shirt is a detail that changes your whole look. But even with your shirt sorted, outerwear can either help or hurt your proportions depending on the cut and length. 12th, jackets that hang too long. A long jacket might feel cozy and practical, but it can overwhelm your frame if you're on the shorter side. Outerwear that extends past the knee, like trench coats or heavy wool overcoats, disrupts your proportions by hiding your legs. This makes you look shorter and can even give the impression that you're wearing something a size too big, like handing your coat over from an older brother. Instead of adding height or structure, it creates an unbalanced look that detracts from a sharp, confident appearance. For example, picture a long, knee-length coat. While it might be great in theory, all that fabric swallows your legs, wipes out visual balance, and creates a boxy, heavy silhouette. Compare that to a cropped bomber jacket that ends at the hip or a mid-thigh field jacket. The shorter styles keep your lower half visible, elongating your overall frame and creating a sleeker, more polished silhouette. The difference is striking. It's not just about proportion, it's about looking put together without effort. Stick to outerwear with a slim fit and avoid heavy puffers with wide horizontal quilting, as these only add bulk and widen your frame. The right jacket is about proportion and clean lines. Feel free to check out some cropped and mid-length jackets linked below that keep your proportions balanced. 13. Wide-leg pants? Wide-leg pants may be trending, but they're rarely the right choice if you're on the shorter side. The extra fabric in these pants adds unnecessary width to your legs, making them appear shorter and your overall frame feel heavier. For shorter men, this disrupts the vertical line that's crucial for creating a balanced and flattering silhouette. Even if everything else in your outfit fits perfectly, wide-leg pants can undermine the entire look by drawing the eye outward, not upward. When you wear wide-leg trousers, the fabric flares out and creates a bulky, unstructured appearance. Even if your top half fits well, these pants can throw off everything below the waist. Now, picture the difference with slim or slightly tapered pants. These follow the natural shape of your legs, keeping the focus on length rather than width. A flat front chino in slim straight creates that clean vertical line from waist to shoe, which is key for enhancing your proportions. Slim or straight leg pants work across the board: chinos, denim, or dress trousers. The goal is to avoid excess fabric that can bunch or flare, sticking with fits that give you a streamlined, balanced look. These small changes make your legs appear longer and your outfit sharper. 14. Skipping tailoring. Off-the-rack shapes seldom match your proportions, research shows. Most clothes you buy straight from the store are built for a generic fit, not your body. When you skip tailoring, you end up with shirts that hang too long, jackets that sag at the shoulders, and pants that bunch at the ankle or flare at the wrong spot. These small issues add up, breaking the clean lines that help you look taller and more put together. Tailoring fixes what off-the-rack can't. A tailor can adjust the shoulders of a jacket, taper the waist, shorten sleeves, and hem pants to the perfect length. Even casual shirts benefit from trimming the length, so they hit right at mid-fly. Pants with a slight or no break at the ankle create a continuous, elongated line. These details make a noticeable difference in your proportions and help every piece look like it was made for you. Here's a challenge. Pick one off-the-rack piece from your closet and book a tailoring appointment this week. You'll see how much sharper and more confident you look when your clothes actually fit. 15th. Oversized hats and accessories. Accessories are meant to enhance your look, but oversized ones could be doing more harm than good. For shorter men, proportion is everything, and accessories like oversized hats or bulky bags can overwhelm your frame, making you appear smaller in comparison. Instead of complementing your outfit, they dominate it, creating an unbalanced appearance that draws attention away from your overall style. It's a subtle mistake, but one that can quietly derail an otherwise polished look. Take bags, for example. A large, slouchy messenger bag slung across your body adds weight and disrupts your natural balance, especially when the strap cuts diagonally across your torso. Now picture a compact, structured bag carried neatly by hand or lightly resting on the shoulder. The clean lines and minimal size work with your proportions rather than against them, blending seamlessly into your outfit without stealing focus. The same principle applies to hats. Structured, neutral-colored options that fit your head properly elevate your style without overwhelming your build. The goal with accessories is simple: less is more. A smaller, refined bag or a watch can add just enough detail to complete your look without visual clutter. Carefully chosen accessories create a balanced, polished appearance. I've linked some of my go-to accessories below that avoid overwhelming your frame. If you want to start upgrading your wardrobe right away, I've gathered all the clothing, shoes, and accessories I trust and use myself in the description below. These are not just random picks, they're carefully selected pieces that solve the exact problems we covered today. Check them out. Take the first step toward looking and feeling your best, and let me know which change makes the biggest difference for you.